So we're moving on to the next phase in our English unit, and this phase is going to be about our present time, so what's happening now, and we're going to be writing in a style that you would normally write in a journal or a diary. So we've looked at already in our recount writing, where have I been? And now we're looking at where am I now? So we are going to be writing journal or diary entries. And the purpose of a diary or a journal entry is to express your feelings and thoughts through writing. You would write down your emotions and your actions throughout the day. You could also write down any worries or concerns that keep bothering you. And you also write diaries to remember the happy moments that you want to look back on, that you want to reminisce about someday. Sometimes, if you are famous, you may keep a diary, and that diary may be published in years to come, many, many years to come, for people to read about what your life is like. When I was growing up, I read the diary of Anne Frank, who was a Jewish girl living in Germany. And it was around the time where war was happening, and her family had to actually hide from German people. And she wrote and kept a diary all about her experiences. So hopefully throughout this unit, I'll get to share some of those diary entries with you, and we'll be able to see what diaries are like. I know that lots of you love to read Diary of a Wimpy Kid, so hopefully you'll be able to draw on some of that knowledge and writing to spark some of your diary entries. Our audience for when we write a diary entry is ordinarily it's for yourself. It's a personal thing. We are obviously at school, so we're going to be writing our diary entries for the purpose of showcasing them at the end of the term. You might like to pick and choose what you write about. You might like to take this time to keep your own diary that's just for your personal self, and then choose to only write about things in school time that you're happy for others to read. So our learning intention for the next 2 weeks is we're learning to write down our thoughts and feelings of the present time in diary entries. Our success criteria is it's written in first person, it's also written in past tense, it's written in chronological order, which means that we write it from what happened at the beginning to what happened at the end, so in sequence. You've described the events in detail using adjectives or describing words. You've used emotive language, and you've also included a variety of sentence structures. So compound sentences, complex sentences, and simple sentences, which we looked at last term. So there are going to be a number of different activities that will be uploaded each day. The first 2 activities you can choose to do one day, and then the second part of the activity the other day, or you can choose to do activity 1 and 2 all together. So in these slides, if you scroll down, you will see activity 2. We did activity 1 on Monday, so that's why this one is activity 2. And this is going to be a bit of a brainstorm activity. And then what you'll do is for activity 3, you will actually write. And there are going to be 3 to 4 of these experiences so that you can build up your confidence and practice your diary entry writing over the course of 2 weeks. And then it will be up to you which ones you publish to have at our showcase. We've got some really fun activities planned this week and next week. So lots of them involve experiences. So going outside, playing games. I've got some yummy ones where you will get to eat as well. And then you're going to use all of those things that you do and experience and the feelings that come up for you for inspiration for your writing.